it's a series. It's a 13 book series, and it's based on this book right here, which is Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, or 13 Steps to Riches. Riches could be anything. It could be your mental health. It could be your physical awesomeness of your health. It could be your relationships. You're rich in your relationships. It could be your business, right? It could be your finances. It could be anything.
Can you tell us about the new series of books that you have coming out called the 13 Steps to Riches?
Yeah.
Is an interpretation of Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, which I'm also in, and many, many other celebrity authors as well as other regular authors as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what Dr. Anthony is talking about is our book collaboration. I don't really like using the word collaboration, but it's a book. It's a series. It's a 13 book series, and it's based on this book right here, which is Think and Grow Rich. In fact, I have to show you one of these. I have one of the rare editions of Think and Grow Rich here, which includes the first editions of Napoleon Hill's archives. This is amazing. And what I did was I brought this to this one's really cool. Check this out, Dr. Anthony. This particular book I brought to one of my events, and I had all of my friends' speakers sign the inside of the book. Isn't that cool? So this is a collector's item now. It's amazing. Anyway, it is what it is. It's all good. Let me share with you guys what the book is all about. So it's based on this book right here, which is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, written in 1937. And what we did was, what we are all doing is I've brought together 33 co-authors to write a chapter in 13 different books. And each book is based on one of the steps to riches, the 13 steps to riches that's in the Think and Grow Rich. So we're honoring Napoleon Hill. It's not part of the Napoleon Hill Foundation, but we're honoring Napoleon Hill by writing this. And it's really cool. It's kind of like a modern day journey through success. So we have 33 speakers. We have 33 authors, co-authors, and then we have 13 celebrity authors is what I call them, because they're, New York Times bestsellers. They're pretty popular. And one of them will be in one of each of the books. So one of the books. So it's pretty cool. So we have Dennis Waitley in the first one, Sharon Lechter in the second one. I can't recall who's in the third one. I think it's Jim Cathcart, past president of the National Speakers Association, Acorn principal. He's amazing. We have so many different. We have John Astroff from The Secret. We've got Kevin Harrington, my buddy from Shark Tank. We have Alex Stern, who's another great friend of mine. He started Constant Contact with a few of his friends. So the list goes on and on. I mentioned Sharon, I think, right? Laura Langemeier.
Yeah, Laura Langemeier.
Yeah.
Glenn Lundy.
That's right.
Cordova.
Yeah, Doria Cordova. Yeah, we have so many great individuals, and we're coming out with our second. We'd not call it trilogy, but a series, and it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be based on David and Goliath. So check it out, Anthony. You want to call me on that one?
Okay.
We haven't even released that yet. We haven't even let anyone know yet.
Now, David and Goliath, the parable, or
correct?
Wow.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
What is it? How does that relate? Does it relate to business at all, or?
Sure. Yeah, because if you think about it, it relates to anything. It's just like the 13 steps to riches.
Okay.
Riches, look, Think and Grow Rich, or 13 steps to riches. Riches could be anything. It could be your mental health. It could be your physical awesomeness of your health. It could be your relationships. You're rich in your relationships. It could be your business, right? It could be your finances. It could be anything. Same thing with David and Goliath. I mean, how many of us go up against a Goliath and we're David at that point, right? Mm-hmm. So and some of us are the Goliaths, and so we're gonna go with some really cool modern journeys and stories of lessons and success that all of us have learned through the years. And there's going to be, again, 33 speakers, 13 books. It's going to be awesome.
Wow. That sounds fun. Well, and folks, keep an eye out for that. These books are going to be released over the next 2 years. So definitely keep an eye out. All right. So
you can already go to Amazon right now. Amazon. Yeah. You can go to Amazon. You can go to barnesandnoble.com. You can go to Target, Walmart. They're going to be everywhere. So 13, it's called The 13 Steps to Riches.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we have
and you're in it. I'm flipping the script and asking you, Dr. Anthony, how do you feel about being one of the contributing co-authors in this series? Tell us about your.
I'm very picky about, first of all, I only like to write my own books. I do not like to collaborate with anything unless there's a special exception. This series has 3 different exceptions. It's written by Napoleon Hill, the king of self-development. It's got Sharon Lecter, the queen of finance books, okay, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and so many other amazing celebrities. And then you have Eric Swanson, who's leading the team, which I already feel comfortable with. So that's all the reasons I need right there to be in that book. It's just a huge, and it's giving respect to one, as I said, one of the greatest self-development leaders who led every CEO in the world you ever know of has his book on their desk. We're actually taking the 13 steps from that book, and we're going to analyze each one in a separate book. So it's an unbelievable lifetime experience. That's what I think. I'm so happy I met you, Eric, because of that.
So. Thanks, man. It's so true. Here's another copy. There's so many renditions of the Think and Grow Rich. So pick up this copy or your copy. Here's a collector's edition, Think and Grow Rich, deluxe edition. But the point is, though, it's a great read, Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't read it, you've been under that rock. But then what you want to do is pick up. We don't even have a copy of ours yet because it drops on the streets on July 15th, coming up here this year, 2021. So we're looking forward to getting the actual copies in. It's gonna be amazing.
Wow, we're just weeks away, folks. Weeks away.